Alright, it's card of the day, and this is card number 293, titled A Friendly Chat Among Alien Friends. Let's learn about Feltipern Trevagg. Feltipern Trevagg was a male Gotal tax collector in the Mos Eisley district, a local bounty hunter on the side, mainly taking in small petty criminals for either the Galactic Empire station on Tatooine or for Jabba the Hutt, and a co-worker of Predni Baloo. Feltipern had been through a lot of careers during his life. Spacer, bounty hunter, imperial bodyguard, officer of space security, and tax collector. Feltipern would eventually settle on Tatooine, working as a tax collector. He was disappointed with his job, though would go through the job for the sake of earning credits. He had sometimes considered going back to imperial employment. He began sensing a strange vibration through his extrasensory cones, and started to think that capturing the source of the vibration would lead to riches. After dealing with a Modbrek widow who failed to pay taxes for her water lines, Trevagg would invest into the Pilocam's health food booth in Mos Eisley in secrecy. This was part of a plot to capture the origin of the strange vibrations, which he came to the conclusion was a Jedi Master. For the following 2 weeks, he continued searching for the Jedi. It was during this time that he met Mayum Onit, a nymphe stranded in Mos Eisley. He instantly fell in love with her and desired to bed her. Her arrival temporarily distracted Trevagg from his search for the Jedi, and he would assist her during her stay on Tatooine. As the two fell more deeply in love, the two dined at the Court of the Fountain, considered to be one of the classiest restaurants in Mos Eisley. His partner, Predni Baloo, continuously warned him to stay away from the girl, but Feltipern ignored his pleas. Feltipern and Onith would later be present in the Shaman's Spaceport Cantina when Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker arranged a flight to Alderaan with Han Solo. He contacted Imperial soldiers and requested them to intercept Kenobi at Docking Bay 94, and eventually put a bounty on Baloo's head to avoid any competition for the reward. Now, finally accomplishing his mission to hunt down Kenobi, Trevagg and Onith rented a room in the Mos Eisley Inn where the two finally had relations with each other. What Trevagg had never seen coming was the nymphe mating ritual, which required Onith to eviscerate him with a razor-sharp tongue when it was over. His body would later be examined by Wur, who explained to Baloo that a mayum was a carnivorous plant that killed anything that tried to take its nectar. Feltipern thought of most other races inferior to Gotals, and thought any being without cones looked silly and ineffectual. This was due to his home planet, Antar 4, where beings with small or undeveloped cones would be teased. He could never look at humans without feeling contempt and amused. He was disgusted by the thought of relations between humans, as humans were wan, flabby, and squishy, and that they lacked both the Gotal ability to transmit emotional waves, and that strength was so necessary to pleasure. And now it's the back side of the card, and it's Movie Facts! Number 2 of 22. Chewie, the Wookiee, was played by British actor Peter Mayhew, who stands 7 feet 2 inches tall. He was born on May 19, 1944 in London. Before he was recruited to don Chewie's suit of straight yak's hair, he made his screen debut as the Minotaur in Ray Harryhausen's Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger. Alright, that's the card of the day. Look out for the next card. Thank you for watching Card of the Day. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and click subscribe. You can follow Star Wars Obsessed on Instagram and Facebook.